Do you remember the magic of the Chronicles of Narnia? For so many of us, this wasn't just a movie, it was a doorway to another world. The moment Lucy Pevensey stepped through that wardrobe and found herself in the snow-covered forest of Narnia, we were all right there with her. Talking animals, epic battles, and a fight between good and evil. It had everything. But today we're not just revisiting Narnia, we're talking about the incredible cast who brought C.S. Lewis's iconic characters to life. From their beginnings as young stars to where they are now, their journeys are just as fascinating as the world of Narnia itself. Let's start with Lucy Pevensey, played by Georgie Henley. Lucy was the heart of the story. The youngest sibling, the one who believed in magic from the very beginning. Georgie brought so much innocence and wonder to the role that you couldn't help but fall in love with her character. But here's what's amazing. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was Georgie's very first movie. Imagine being just 10 years old and stepping into a massive production like that. She was cast after auditioning with thousands of other hopefuls, and when you see her on screen, it's clear why she stood out. Georgie had a natural ability to connect with the audience, and her performance set the tone for the entire series. After Narnia, Georgie didn't disappear like some child stars do. She continued acting, though she took her time to choose projects that mattered to her. She appeared in indie films like The Sisterhood of Night and Access All Areas. She also pursued her education studying English literature at Cambridge University, which she described as a transformative experience. Georgie has been open about how much Narnia shaped her childhood and how grateful she is for the opportunities it gave her. Now, in her late 20s, Georgie is still acting and writing, carving out her own path in the industry. Then there's William Moseley, who played Peter Pevensey, the eldest sibling and the natural leader of the group. Peter's journey was one of growth. He started out as a reluctant leader, unsure of his abilities, but by the end, he was a true king of Narnia. William brought so much depth to Peter, showing his strength, vulnerability, and determination. And let's be honest, a lot of fans had a bit of a crush on Peter thanks to William's portrayal. After Narnia, William didn't shy away from the spotlight. He continued to act, taking on roles in projects like The Royals, where he played Prince Liam Henstridge, a character that allowed him to explore darker, more complex material. The show gave him a chance to move beyond the heroic image of Peter Pevensey and prove his versatility as an actor. He's also appeared in indie films and smaller projects, showing a willingness to take risks and explore different genres. Anna Popplewell, who played Susan Pevensey, was the older sister who was both practical and nurturing. Susan was often the voice of reason among the siblings, and Anna's performance brought a sense of maturity to the character. Like Georgie, Anna was relatively new to film when she took on the role, but her background in theater helped her bring Susan to life in a way that felt authentic and grounded. After the Narnia series, Anna shifted her focus to academics, studying English literature at Oxford University. She returned to acting later, appearing in TV shows like Rain, where she played Lola, a lady-in-waiting. Anna has spoken fondly about her time in Narnia and how it gave her a foundation for her future career. While she's kept a relatively low profile compared to some of her co-stars, she remains a beloved figure for fans of the series. Skandar Keynes, who played Edmund Pevensey, had one of the most compelling character arcs in the series. Edmund started out as the troublemaker, the sibling who betrayed his family for Turkish delight, and the promise of power. But over the course of the films, Edmund grew into a loyal and courageous hero. Skandar's performance was nuanced and believable, capturing Edmund's inner conflict and eventual redemption. Interestingly, after Narnia, Skandar decided to step away from acting altogether. he pursued a completely different path, studying Arabic and Middle Eastern history at Cambridge University. Today, he works in politics and public affairs, far removed from the world of Hollywood. Fans have often wondered if he'll ever return to acting, but for now it seems Skandar is content with the path he's chosen. Now let's talk about Tilda Swinton, who played the White Witch, Jadis. Tilda brought an otherworldly presence to the role, making Jadis one of the most memorable villains in fantasy film history. With her icy stare and commanding voice, she was both terrifying and mesmerizing. Tilda was already an acclaimed actress before Narnia, known for her work in indie films and art house cinema. After Narnia, she continued to dominate the film world, with roles in movies like Michael Clayton, Doctor Strange, and The Grand Budapest Hotel. Tilda's ability to disappear into her characters has made her one of the most respected actors of her generation. Of course, we can't forget James McAvoy, who played Mr. Tumnus, the faun who befriends Lucy. This role was a breakout moment for James, showcasing his charm and emotional depth. After Narnia, James went on to have a stellar career, starring in films like Atonement, X-Men, First Class, and Split. He's become one of the most versatile actors in Hollywood, capable of playing both heroic and deeply complex roles. And then there's Liam Neeson, the voice of Aslan. Aslan wasn't just a character, he was the heart of the story, representing hope, courage, and sacrifice. Liam's powerful, soothing voice brought Aslan to life in a way that made you believe in his wisdom and strength. Liam Neeson, already a legend thanks to films like Schindler's List and Taken, continued his incredible career after Narnia, becoming one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Finally, let's talk about the impact of the Chronicles of Narnia as a whole. These films weren't just successful, they were cultural milestones. The first film, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, grossed over $700 million worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing films of 2005. The series introduced millions of viewers to C.S. Lewis's beloved books and reignited interest in epic fantasy films. But more than that, Narnia touched people's hearts. It reminded us of the power of imagination, the importance of family, and the idea that courage can come from the most unexpected places. For the cast, the series was a once-in-a-lifetime experience that shaped their lives and careers. And for fans, it remains a source of nostalgia, wonder, and magic. So whether you're rewatching the movies or just reminiscing about your favorite moments, it's clear that the magic of Narnia is still alive. And so is our fascination with the incredible cast who brought it to life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more stories about the faces you know and love, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.